What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 28 of the Toronto Huskies Connected Franchise Mode. And before we get ready for the biggest game of this entire series, open up in the Wildcat against our most fierce rival, the Tennessee Titans, I figure within 5 minutes or so, we do all the miscellaneous stuff so that we end on the high point or particularly low point, basing off if we win or lose this game. So let's take a look. Look at all the award winners. Look at our stats. As you can see, we got bunches of XP for a bunch of these players, which we will just do the generic, let the computer sim it. But look at that, 40K for Robertson, which means he probably get a decent award. But quickly look at the stats. We all know we finished at 9-7, second place in the AFC South. Look at that, Sam Darnold, 4,200 passing yards, 28 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. Felipe Franks, 4 touchdowns, no picks, no turnovers, not bad. Running the ball, Leonard Fournette was an absolute machine for us. 1,500 will round up to 1,600 yards and 24 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns from Jordan Scarlett, but 24 touchdowns, that's the highest I have seen or gotten with a running back at any time during this Madden 17 season. In terms of receiving, the rookie Robertson with 109 receptions, 1,200 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Allen Robinson, aka AR-15, 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, 882 and 7 for Richie James, and 504 from CJ Fedorowicz. On the defensive side of the ball, Cameron Smith had 121 tackles, and he missed like the first 5 games as he wasn't our starter. So if he would have started, he would have had very, very high tackle numbers. 118 from the rookie Mac Wilson, very good year from him. 92 from Miles Jack. We got 13.5 sacks from Shaq Barrett, 12.5 for Dante Fowler, 7.5 on Yamada. We got 4 picks from Miles Jack, who, paying dividends, moving to safety, and 3 from Jalen Ramsey. Looking at the highs of the highs in the entire league, we'll start defensively. The interceptions, Luke Kuechly had 8 picks, Chris Harris with 8 picks, Minka Fitzpatrick with 7, and then a bunch of guys 6, and it goes down. Jabril Peppers and Reuben Foster, 2 other creative players showing up here, playing real nice. In terms of sacks, we got 18 for Robert Kimdichie, 15.5 Melvin Ingram, 15.5 Aaron Donald, Carl Lawson with 14.5. Oh, yeah, my boy Brandon Garrett here, or Brandon Graham, 14, 13.5 Shaq Barrett. Nice to see that. I guess we'll just give some respect to the overall tackle leader, which was Blake Martinez with 155. Looking at the receiving stats, Robertson, as a rookie, led the league, led the NFL in receptions. Has that ever happened? Maybe Randy Moss did something crazy like that. What else we got here? We got Julio Jones, Christian Kirk, another guy, creative player, 98 catches, not bad as well. In terms of yards, we have to give the nod to Antonio Brown with 1,566 yards. Julio in second place. Allen Robinson, AR-15 here in third place. In terms of receiving touchdowns, Dez Bryant with 16, Cobb 15, Allen Robinson with 14. Deshaun Jackson, who we shipped out of town last season, not a bad year, almost 900 yards and 13 touchdowns. Tyree Cleveland as a rookie, that's a pretty damn good rookie season, 900 yards, 13 touchdowns as well. In terms of rushing, Le'Veon Bell went off 1,700 yards. We're just going to move on past the 400-yard rushing performance he had. Zeke, 1,700. Rawls, 1,600. Gurley, 1,500. My boy Fournette, 1,500. Looking at touchdowns, I don't think anyone's touching Fournette. 24 for Fournette, 17 for Zeke, 17 for Tevin Coleman, 16 for Jamal Charles, still hanging on there, so good year from him. In terms of passing, yards went to Aaron Rodgers, mother of God. 5,200 passing yards, a lot more than really anyone else. Ryan Bortles, Bortles always dominates in the sim. That's something we figured out from both the Eagles Connected Franchise Mode and this Huskies one. Patty Mahomes, have a nice year there. Trubisky, nice year. Kaiser, nice year. Browning, nice year. Darnold, nice year. Watson, nice year. All these young quarterbacks having tremendous seasons, but none more so than Aaron Rodgers. Look at that, 51 touchdowns for Matt Ryan to go on with 9 interceptions. God, thank God we weren't in the NFC and had to come against these 2 quarterbacks unless, we make the Super Bowl, of course. So let's quickly look here at the end of season awards, and then we will jump in to our massive playoff matchup against the Tennessee Titans. So the MVP went to Matt Ryan. Get it, 52 touchdowns. We'll do that for you. Fournette coming in at number 5 on the voting, which is not too shabby. In terms of Coach of the Year, went to Rex Ryan, which is kind of surprising. Doug Peterson at number 4. No love for us. I mean, it makes sense. Offensive Player of the Year with the Le'Veon Bell. Fournette as the runner-up. We got Sam Darnold coming in at number 9. Defensive Player of the Year, we got Brandon Marshall won it. We weren't going to have everyone there. Not bad for Minka Fitzpatrick. And our boy Kevin Pierre-Louis from the Pink Slips. There we go. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Demetrius Robinson, which was pretty goddamn expected. We have a bunch of half the guys we didn't even edit made it. Felipe Franks at 10. We got Travion Williams at 7. But outside of that, not a lot of the Devin Asai, the tight end, at number 3. A couple guys that we didn't even bother editing. Sleepers had good years. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Mac Wilson. Look at that. You know, we had a phenomenal draft. I hyped it up as the best draft class I've ever had, and getting offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year is big for me. Ed Oliver coming at number 2. Kareem Orr number 3. Bunch of not actual creative guys. That guy was a beast. Taylor for the Texans every time we played him. Jack Jones coming in at number 8. Dexter Lawrence number 9. Nigel Warrior 10. QB went to Marcus Mariota. Darnold got number 3. Trubisky at 5. Browning at 8 for our rookie quarterbacks, imported players. Fournette got best running back over Le'Veon Bell, so suck on that. Saquon Barkley at number 5. Not bad. Wide receiver went to Antonio Brown with Allen Robinson coming in at number 2. Callaway at 7, Robertson at 8, Macklin at 9. O-line went to David DeCastro. What? We had 2 guys. Linder and Schreff made the... Our line was terrible. Okay, I guess so. We'll take that, but that's probably fairly undeserved. D-line went to Stephon Tuitt. Shaq Barrett coming in at number 3. Well, there we go. Fowler at number 8. No creative players, though. Linebacker went to Kiko Alonso. Reuben Foster coming in at number 4. McKinney, Kevin Pierre-Louis, Satoshi Whedon. No love here for any of our linebackers. And defensive back went to Chris Harris. Minka Fitzpatrick coming in at number 2. We got Des King at number 6. Tavares McFadden 8. Miles Jack 9. Byron Maxwell at number 10. Best kicker. Hey, we got best kicker, Zane Gonzalez. I'll absolutely take that as we wrap up the awards. So there you go, guys. You can see, how us did. Terrible English. How we did for the Toronto Huskies, as well as a little bit of a sneak preview around the rest of the league. So without further ado, let's jump into this big wildcard matchup against the... Here we go in the biggest game in Toronto Huskies history. Open up with letter 4 net. We're taking to the outside. Oh, let's go. Oh, gets trucked. 23 brings him down with a phenomenal 26-yard rush from the freak, Mr. Leonard Fournette. All right, we're picking up here 2nd and 4 on the 38. Liking CJ Fedorowicz here on this matchup. Looks like the safety's going to bring... Oh, just pick your man. They beats him on the outside. The linebacker, 90. Is that even a linebacker? Is that Jarrell Casey? They tried... Oh, I think it was Kevin Dodd. No shit. You had a fucking defensive end playing out of fucking scheme there as an outside linebacker trying to cover an 88 overall tight end machine. A mini Gronk himself and CJ Fedorowicz. That was always going to be coming up. Husky Blue on that one as we get the 7-0 lead. We're open up here after a 3-and-out from the Tennessee Titans. Our defense is playing big. Let's get Fournette on the outside. Jumps over his felon blocker. He is taken off. Look at 25. I think, who's that? Logan Ryan? Someone trying to bring him down. Thank God. We got 2 rushes, 60 yards already. This is a excellent start. The home fans in Tennessee. It's a murmur over the crowd. Let's continue to pound this rock. They ain't going to stop us. Well, maybe they'll stop us here. But not bad. Leonard Fournette trying to have himself a Terrell Davis-like playoff. Because let's be honest, we're probably going to have to rely on Leonard Fournette if we want to have any legit shot of going deep in this. So here we are at 2nd 11 on the 49-yard line. Micah Fedorowicz again. Oh, we're going deep. We're going deep to Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson beats number 30, his man. Beats Johnson. I think that's Kevin Johnson, the former Texan. Good God. All right, we're at 14-0. The Titans offense trying to do something. It's 420 swag in the first quarter, but this is just a whole lot of nothing. Le'Veon Bell brought down limited yardage. I mean, we always have to be worried about Le'Veon Bell. Every time we play the Titans, we have to know in the back of our minds that 400-yard, 5-touchdown game. And now maybe not necessarily from the fact that he might put up that kind of performance, but maybe more so, it's a respect thing. Marcus Mariota throwing across his body. Interception. Harvey Clemens just waiting there. Marcus Mariota playing like a 10-year-old online. Trying to run across field. It's not 2004. Here we go. 14-0. 7, 6, 5 on the clock as the end of the first quarter is coming. Get the snap off. 2nd and 9. Throw it behind. Oh, okay. Probably should have been a pick 6 there. That was the first incompletion. 100 yards. 2 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. Been very efficient here in the first half. Near perfect first half. I'd say perfect first half for the Toronto Huskies as it is now 3rd and 9 on the 26-yard line. AR-15's looking decent on this route. We're gonna take our time. Oh shit! Almost Tom Brady tuck rule. 2 incompletions, 4th and 9. Decent stand from the Titans, exactly what they needed. Maybe get a little bit of sound and juice back in this stadium, but we're able to, get the field goal attempt, and the Pro Bowl kicker from the AFC, Zane Gonzalez, connects it to make it 70-0. All right, here we are. It's 3rd and 18 for the Tennessee Titans near the end of the second quarter, trying to get some points on the board. 3rd and a goddamn mile. Marcus Mariota finds the check down pass to DeMarco Murray. Right in front, Chidobe Awuzie makes the tackle, the depth corner. I'm going to say right now, a lot of times we lost these games because we were doing the simulation style. Taking control of this team may be as talented as any Philadelphia Eagle team we had throughout that Eagles Connected franchise. But I feel very good with this team in my hands about how far we can go. So there you go. They got the 17-3. Good for you. Good for you. Still got 2 minutes 19. Not bad in the second half. We'll take the nice little wave off here. Get a couple plays off before the 2-minute warning. But again, man, now we're almost in this, the time where you can kind of kill the clock a little bit. 17-3 with how our defense has been playing. I don't know if it's so much how our defense has been playing or how bad Tennessee has been playing in front. Here we go, Fournette again. Oh my. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, he's gonna get the edge. 54, Williamson. Avery Williamson tries to make the tackle. Leonard Fournette is fucking on one today. 75-yard touchdown for the Freak. This game's, I'm not gonna say it's over. They could just continue to destroy us with Le'Veon Bell in the second half, but as long as they continue to want Marcus Mariota to be the catalyst of this offense, and their defense, everything about them showing up real flat. On the road, though, the Huskies are going off. Fournette taking it all the way to the house. Avery Williamson just couldn't get enough. That's a touchdown. That's 24-3. So we're going to kick it off here to the Tennessee Titans. Nice little touchback there. Zane Gonzalez got one hell of a leg. There's a little bit of wind. A little bit of wind going on here in this game, but nothing too serious as we've made our field goals. So 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Looks clearly like a run play. So, oh no, they're faking it. Oh, shit. Oh, the forced fumble. Onyemata got it. Picked up by Cody. Fucking Dom. I'm going to tell you right now, Onyemata has been the MVP of this game. You look at the scoreline, you may be saying we're going the offense. We're going with Fournette. Okay, well, maybe Leonard Fournette probably should get it. But on the defensive side of the ball, Onyemata has been another level. So we're going to continue with this power offense. It's working. They have absolutely no answer for us right now. 160 yards on 10 attempts for Leonard Fournette. He's a bad man. He is a bad man. As we're picking up here 2nd and 7 on the 12-yard line. On the nice slants. Hit Richie James across the middle, making it a 3rd and 1. Probably got that 12 of 16, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. And why not keep this ball on the ground? Let's go Power O. That's an old school play. Power O. Been in Madden for since the dawn of time. See if it will work. We got Fournette. Let's go off the edge. Too easy. Thank you very much. This game's personal. Fournette, all of that. Doing the goddamn Batista taunt. 31-3 with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. I mean, call off the dogs. A great block by fucking Allen Robinson. That's why Allen Robinson's a beast. He's a perfect, complete wide receiver as Fournette continues to buy them. 13 rushes, 221 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the Freak. So as I was saying before, I think maybe Fournette's saying, all right, Le'Veon, you had that big game, but now we're in the playoffs, and look at this goddamn embarrassing performance you're putting forth. And look what I'm doing. All right, you're going to be sitting home. There's no way we're going to lose this game now. This game, pack up shop. Raindrop, drop top, pack up shop. The fucking Titans are busta. Smell like booty, play like booty. 2nd and 6 here on the 20 as the 3rd quarter's getting close to being over here. Let's see. We can take the shot deep here with Allen Robinson. I didn't like that Y in the middle. Ooh, okay. I hate when I second guess myself. I have the same problem that a lot of rookie quarterbacks have. You lock down one receiver, and then when it's not open, you panic. That's been 2 times the Tennessee Titans. If maybe they're playing a little better, there could have been interceptions there, caused some turnovers. So it's 3rd and 6 on the 20. Stepping back, and we hit Allen Robinson, who dives. Yeah, he gets a touchdown too. Thought I fucked that up there. We will take that 2nd touchdown of the day for Allen Robinson. 38-3. Titan fans, just pack it up. Head for the corridors. Head for the parking lot. This thing is over. You got bodied. You may have the AFC South title, but you have no goddamn dignity after this performance. All right, 2nd and 10 on the 27-yard line. The Titans are trying to do something, anything. 6 minutes. I mean, there's no way they're going to come back, I don't think. I don't think Le'Veon Bell's magically going to put in a 400-yard performance. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I mean, Miles Jack trying to come across to make the tackle, but as soon as we kind of shit-talk Le'Veon Bell, he comes out with a play like that. But hey, whatever, man. That's all you get. This game is fucking done. 38-10 body bag as we are moving on from the wild card to the divisional round where I think I saw we're playing Denver. Could be wrong. Everyone's looking hype as shit. Let's take a final look here at the stat lines. 38-10, mother of God. Darnold, almost a perfect quarterback rating, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Not a bad rating for Mariota, almost 100, but only 150 yards, touchdown, and an interception. A terrible interception. The freak Fournette, 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. 83 yards for Le'Veon Bell. He had decent receiving yards to kind of bring that over 100. But Fournette, what a game. 80 yards, 2 touchdowns from Allen Robinson. Fedorowicz had 75 yards and a touchdown. We got Le'Veon Bell down here, 40-some yards, a touchdown. Defensively, look at these stats. Look at these fucking stats. I'll let you guys check this shit out. And we're going to come back with a doubleheader. 2 games in this episode. So let's go in and see what we're playing in the divisional round. So here we are, coming off, without a doubt, the biggest win in franchise history, in series history. Body bagging the Tennessee Titans in the wild card round after one hellacious AFC South battle. Both 9-7. We are moving on to the divisional round where we're taking on the 13-3 Denver Broncos at home. Now, I'm going to say right now, I have no idea how the Broncos got to 13-3, why they're doing so good. So let's do a quick little scouting report and see what is in store here for the division round, because I do not want this ride to stop. So looking at the Denver Broncos after this year, they have a quarterback, Paxton. Jake Browning, actually, the quarterback from Washington, 4,300 yards, 26 touchdowns, 15 picks. Fairly similar stat line to what we had with Sam Darnold. Running the ball, yeah, not as good as us. I mean, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns for C.J. Anderson, and you got 9 touchdowns here from a ridiculous named player. You know, it's not bad. Definitely not amazing, though. Intimidating. Nothing there in terms of the passing attack. I mean, like I said, you got Julius Thomas return, 700 yards, 8 touchdowns. Sanders, Thomas still doing their things. You have Parrish Smoot here. Random creative guy, almost 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Defensively is where I assume they're making their bread here. 130 tackles for Brandon Marshall. They got 10.5 sacks from Jonathan Allen from Bama, so he's a guy we definitely have to keep an eye on, as well as, obviously, Von Miller. But, man, I'm not seeing anything overly special. Okay, obviously, no, forgot. There we go. The secondary, 8 picks from Chris Harris. That's pretty goddamn terrifying. Talib is still there. Darian Stewart is still there. So I would say a big part of their, really fabled secondary is still intact, even though they're up there in age. But what I'm seeing is old corners. Old and short corners. We have speed and size on the outside with Allen Robinson and Demetrius Robertson, the Rookie of the Year. So I'm feeling confident as we're heading into this game here against the Denver Broncos. Let's do some goddamn work and get to the AFC Championship. What's going on? We're back. We're taking on the Broncos as expected. Look at this shit. Opening up on their 46. We got Jake Brown. C.J. Anderson gets a good attempt, but he gets absolutely popped by Josh Harvey Clements, trying to set the tone on the defensive side of the ball, saying, hey, you want to try to lackadaisically jog on the middle of this field? I don't fucking think so. Miles Jack, big hitter. Everyone on our team is pretty much a big hitter, which is pretty decent. But a fresh set of downs here for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 is Onyemata, gets the pressure. Oh, the deflection! And Chidobe Awuzie comes up with the user pick. Too cheesy. Too cheesy. If this was me right now, I'd be fucking like getting ready to smash my controller. But looks like an underthrow from Jake Browning. Looks like he was going to Emmanuel Sanders, I think. He's going to 10. Actually, he was going to 40. Was that the fullback? Oh, that's dumb. Easy money right there. 2nd and 7. We're opening up with what's our big opening play against... Oh, shit. It's not going to work. Oh, yeah, it almost didn't work. That was our big opening play against the Titans. Trying to go back to it. Clearly, Denver was watching tape, and they stopped that, setting up a 3rd and 7. But we all set. The biggest thing, looking at this, is that we knew the Broncos had a good secondary, but Aqib Talib, who's on Allen Robinson, I guarantee he has low 80 speed. Look at that. Just body him right away. It's strategy, baby. We knew that. All matchups. This league is all about matchups. Aqib Talib probably still has, high 80s overall. But I remember when we did a rebuild with the Broncos, he got like 83 speed. Guy like that, 93 speed, 92, 93 overall wide receiver in Allen Robinson. You can't do that, son. Why not put Chris Harris on him? You gotta put old man Talib. He's gotta get brushed off at the line of scrimmage, beat with the Madden cheese, and just like that, once again, back-to-back weeks, 7-0. So here we go. Denver's picking it up on 3rd and 3 on their 27, trying to get something going here to, equalize our scoring drive. And look at this big, massive hit from Miles Jack. Jesus Christ, sending C.J. Anderson back like 9 yards, flexing on him. 2nd and 4 here for the Toronto Huskies as we open up the second quarter. It's been a good defensive battle this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got Robertson here getting the first down, moving the chains, but 3 of 4, 71 yards of the touchdown. The big one to AR-15, but this is going to be a real close game. I think I'm not going to get too aggressive on 4th down when we're in scoring position. I think a field goal is very important. So we got Fournette to the outside. Oh, good wrap-up tackle. Seems like that's pretty much what the Titans couldn't do last week. They could get contact, but they couldn't bring him down. That was Jonathan Cyprien, so, man, he is really good against the run. One of the better tackling safeties in the league. 2nd and 7, dropping back. Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck off. There's Cyprien, we just complimented. Well, I don't want to say that's not expected, but here we are. Denver has the ball again. 7-7 ball game. I mean, I don't expect their offense to do a whole lot. We've been controlling them. There's another sack. We just, fucking sack party at the quarterback. That's what that was right there. With the Denver Broncos getting their touchdown from the defensive side of the ball, that's why I really feel how it is. I feel it's kind of realistic to the Broncos in real life. I think look, they only have 3 goddamn yards. It's got to be their defense that's going to keep them in it. So when they're on offense, let's continue to punish them. Another big-time tackle here. I'm telling you, man, back-to-back weeks, his stat line might not be crazy, but David Onyemata at the defensive tackle spot has been an absolute beast. For those of you that are still playing Madden 17, maybe starting off a new franchise, I'm telling you right now, Onyemata definitely worth getting. 10 out of 10 would get again. 3rd and 15, they're on the 4. We're bringing some pressure. Oh, my God. The jailbreak safety. Put that triangle up in the air, bro, and not even Illuminati. It's the safety. It's 2. Making it a 9-7 ball game, and they're punting that shit back to us. Trying to wear number 18, trying to act like he's Peyton Manning. Jake Browning, you're not no Peyton Manning. I mean, your offensive line did not help you. That was a terrible play call. Throw that ball away. So it's 4th and 12. This is some bullshit right here. This is some bullshit. Listen, 4th and 12 on the 4-yard line. This is what I think it was. Look, they're waiting the clock here. Look at this bullshit. You want to see what equals a goddamn shattered controller? Oh, you can't get to Demaryius Thomas. Oh, look at that. Terrible special teams. Usually it's the defense special team. Too easy. Kind of paying dividends. We did sign Demaryius Thomas as a middle expensive free agent. Kind of got pushed back along the side here to the wide receiver spot because obviously we were able to find Richie James and then Robertson. So, still finding ways to make plays, baby, on special teams. I think that's his 2nd or 3rd special team touchdown, which is exactly what we needed, the spark that we needed. Offensively, we're not doing a whole lot. 16-7 ball game, 51 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 15 after a false start penalty for the Denver Broncos. And we're bringing that pressure, baby. Bringing that pressure. They hit, oh shit, they hit Smoot, this Smoot guy across the middle. And look at that, Jesus Christ, looks like he's Andre Johnson out there. Jake Browning, 5 of 8, 53 yards, and that interception, the deflection. That's like a pick that, as an Eagle fan, we always get that shit. But they're rocking and rolling here on the 34. The clock continues to roll. 1st and 10. Jake Browning drops back, flakes the play action pass. Gets scrambled. Oh my, okay, deflection, oh, come on! Oh my God, they hit this Smoot guy. He does goddamn spin-a-rooney. That shit has been just fucking cancer in this Huskies franchise. This quarterback's extending the play, and then out of nowhere, their wide receivers run back to the ball. How often does it happen in real life? 16 seconds left. 1st and goal. Bamba no break. Give him the field goal. Cameron Smith pops him, puts his hands behind the back because he's a damn gentleman. They have no timeout, so they got to spike it. 6, 5, 4, 3. They're going for it. They're going for it. Back. Oh, gets a good pocket. Oh, what an effort! Jack Jones stalling. Just stonewalling Julius Thomas on the on the 1-yard line. What a fucking effort for Jack Jones, the rookie corner. Big time play. That is a goddamn season-defining play. So we're here now at the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4. Onyemata, who's been an absolute monster today, gets his sack, but he's been doing so much in terms of the run game and freeing up spots for other guys to make plays, other linebackers, his ends. Oh my god. Anya Matt is a beast. I'm telling you right now, like, if I was making all-star of players I've found throughout this game, Anya Matt 100% is on that list. Short list. They're on the 14-yard line. Dixon getting ready to punt it on 4th and 16. Watch this bullshit. I absolutely hate this. I don't know if this is low awareness, but like clearly you feel that. That's not going to bounce into your end zone. He punted that on the 14 and it downs it on the 9. How long of a fucking punt is that? Like 70 yards? A 70-yard fucking punt in the playoffs? I know they make light of, like, you know, the oxygen, all that shit, the you know, playing at altitude. That was a 70-some yard punt. Maybe even more. How do I see this shit? What's the punt stats? Game stats here. Let's go to this. What was this punter? Jake Brown looking terrible. Oh, that's not it. Punting. Riley Dixon. Oh my god. It's going to be a disgusting punt. Didn't show it. What the fuck? It was a 77-yard punt. Let's just put it that way. I think. It was 73 or 70. A 70-yard punt. We'll leave it at that. And Derek Wolfe comes in here on the sack. 3rd and 5. He's having a good game, too. I'll tell you right now. From the Denver Broncos defensive front, both their offensive lines are struggling to contain each other's defensive line. But we knew coming into this, the Broncos defense was going to be their bread and butter. Here on 3rd and 15. General dropping back. Trying to scramble. Oh, shit. Another close to fumble. 6 of 10, 87 yards, and a touchdown. And we're in the 4th quarter. They are body bagging us. Well, the reason why, you might be saying, why did you show that pretty audacious 70-yard punt, C4? Let's watch this shit. Here comes Rico. 4th and 15 on the 16. Ask yourself, I'm not only the best field goal kicker on YouTube. Look at this punt. Look at that punt. On the 1. On the fucking 1. Like, that's a game-changing punt. Usually punts aren't exciting whatsoever. But the fact that the Broncos had a 77-yard punt, or 70-some-yard punt, and then we come in with our shit, we say, alright, anything you can do, we can do better because we have your goddamn number in this game. So we have our own little punting here. Little punt off. Punt, pass competition. 83-yard punt! Suck it! The longest punt I've ever seen, and that's the high note! That is how we're in this shit. 22-7 was the final score. We were able to add a couple field goals, but we shut out the Denver Bronco offense. I really do think the catalyst of this victory was that 83-yard punt, if I have to be honest with you. Looking at the stats, though, not very impressive. Looking at our own guy, 87 yards passing, Sam Darnold, 1 touchdown. Pretty much after that pass completion to Allen Robinson, nothing. 160 yards for Leonard Fournette. He's having a career playoff run. I mean, what? He's at almost 400 goddamn yards of rushing in 2 games. So hopefully we continue to keep this going. Defensively, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on here. Allen Robinson, that 1 touchdown, that was beautiful. Look at the defensive side of the ball. Look at that. 9 tackles, Cyprian. Onyemata, 3 tackles for loss. We got 3.5 sacks from Dante Fowler. But that will do it for here today, guys. Episode 28, I think this is what we're on. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode because it will be the AFC Championship matchup. So, as always, like, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, C4 saying peace